I'm probably, well, I'm going to vote for either the Green or the Socialist, depending on what happens. And, I'm undecided because I don't know who exactly is going to get the nod from the Greens yet. And then, the Socialist candidate is Gloria La Riva, who I like her, but, that's only going to be on the ballot in so many states. So it's like one of those things, well, if the Greens could get to 5% and qualify for federal funding, that's a good thing for the future. Whereas this party may not be able to. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what exactly I'm going to do when I'm in that booth. But I know I'm not. I think that. Do you think Biden's going to win?
I know. I mean, I don't trust the polls because look what happened last time. But apparently he's up by 10 points, whatever that means. But talk about like failing up. To be quite honest, like he hasn't really done anything in his run for president. We're in the middle of so many different crises. Like if you're seeing people die every day during the worst pandemic of our lifetime, why the expletive? Aren't you?
You're allowed to cuss here, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. This isn't a radio show. You can cuss all you want.
Okay, good. Why the fuck aren't you pushing for Medicare-For-All? Why? You also think about all the leftists that would be like, you know what? I hate everything else you do, but if you got my family health insurance, you got my vote, man. He's ignoring it. Why?
He's giving no concessions. I mean, what little quote unquote, which isn't it interesting that we have to ask for these concessions from someone who's supposed to be the alternative to what we have? Like it's so, I mean, it's so mind-blowing that we have this duopoly where you have a fringe neo-fascist party and the alternative is a right-wing party. I mean, the Democrats are a right-wing party. Yeah. I wouldn't even, some people call them center-right. I would say by the world standard, that is inaccurate. No, they are a right-wing party.
I lived in Germany and Sweden, and
are you trying to get back?
I have a lot of stuff to still fight for here, but I think about how I've sat down with my host family and everything, and they're like, yeah, your Democratic Party is like our conservative party. And that's really stuck with me because they take for granted that they can just go to the doctor. Literally, I know someone in Finland who got brain surgery and was they were like, you know what's so cool is I don't have to worry about a single bill. Can you imagine, even with my insurance, I would end up with thousands of dollars in copay and deductible and everything kind of bills afterwards. You don't even know what you're going to end up with. It trickles in your mailbox for months to come.
Well, did you see Sicko, the Michael Moore movie?
You know what? I don't think I have.
So maybe there's a scene, huh?
Is it a few years old?
Yeah, it's been around for a minute, and that actually sounds about right. I want to say it's probably about 10 years old.
Yeah, I think I saw it in college then.
So he there's this scene in that where, and they're just talking about the notion of healthcare, and the guy's like, yeah, of course everybody needs to have healthcare, and it's doing a single payer model is just the most efficient way to do it because no one's denied care if they can't afford to pay, and everyone just kind of looks out for everyone else, and that actually keeps costs low for everybody, and everyone's healthy, and that's important in a society. And then Michael Moore goes, so you're a big left-wing guy. And the guy kind of looks at him like, what? Like what does that have to do with anything? And the guy goes, actually, I'd consider it a conservative here. I'm conservative here. Yeah. and Michael Moore got the response he wanted. He wanted that guy to be like, how the hell are those connected? It's not, I'm not going to say it's not a political issue at all, because they definitely have micro debates about healthcare in Canada, in England, in Australia. I'm not going to say that doesn't exist at all. It does. But compared to us, they're at least on board that, yeah, everyone should have it regardless of their ability to pay. You cover everybody. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
We're not even that far. So how can you say when you have a party that's not even sold on that idea that isn't a right-wing party. It's a right-wing party.
It's true. It's true. And what is this? What's this public option? Like, you want us to, in what world would I ever choose my shitty private health insurance that I had to fight for 4 months to get birth control so my hair doesn't fall out? Like, in what world am I going to be like, I think I'll stick with United Healthcare?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe depending on how it was pitched to you, like, hey, Lauren, here's this thing that's kind of shitty, but here's the kicker: you get to pay for it up to 3 times, and more than it's like you pay a lot too. Or here's a better thing, and you just pay once. What do you think? I mean, would you have to think about it, or would you just be like, no brainer? I'm going with option B here.
Honestly, I would never, if I ever had a choice, I would never choose United Healthcare or any private health insurance, because the bottom line is they exist to make a profit. So that means for us that every opportunity they have, they're trying to make sure that the care you receive shrinks so that their profit grows. That's how they remain in business, and that's what the bottom line of running a for-profit company is. So that has no business being anywhere near me getting my medicine.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news